It started with myself and Tim worked together in Telstra for 3 or 4 years, and through that time we used to talk about small business a lot and about opening up opportunities. And a chance came on the Gold Coast where they were expanding their Telstra stores, and there was an opportunity locally to get involved. And me and Tim were having coffee one day, and we just had a chat. And lo and behold, we said, "Hey, geez, those shops look pretty good. Maybe we could have a go at it." And we also had a plan back then. It was pretty simple. It was when BlackBerry first came out, and we thought about there was an opportunity in large corporate customers to look after their mobile fleets, and we thought, look, if we got into the Telstra stores and we could potentially create a business around looking after and managing large corporate mobile phones. So that's how the concept and the first part of it started. And, yeah.
We so we were at a point in time where we both had very young kids. So it wasn't a decision that we really made lightly, but there was definitely the ambition there to go and do something about money. And so we were on pretty good career tracks within Telstra, and we really did like the company. Great place to work. But yeah, we had that moment. It was like, let's go and actually see if we can chase this down. We actually summoned up the courage, pulled the pin, and suddenly here we are, 11 years later.
So after the first, we opened up the retail store. Myself and Tim were on the floor probably for the first 9 to 12 months of the floor, working 7 days a week. We then kind of skewed a little bit. We wanted to go into the corporate mobile space, but there was an opportunity for phone systems that came up, and Telstra wanted to enable Telstra stores to start selling small-end phone systems. And so we partnered up with 2 guys, and that enabled us to start up a phone system business. And within about 3 months, we were Telstra's #1 phone system dealer in Australia. And we'd started up a business, and it was just flying from the day it started. And that enabled us to do a lot of things.
The phone system side of the business always had great appeal for us, primarily because it results in a 5-year relationship with the customer. And so to Paul's point, we did very well very quickly, but that was drawing on the actual corporate skills or business sales skills that we'd actually developed or fine-tuned in Telstra. So there was a moment in time where Telstra decided that small business sales nationally was so significant that they actually wanted to put a new brand in the market, and we were successful at that point in time in picking up a business centre for Gold Coast, one in Milton and one in Toowoomba. That makes that 3 Telstra business centres. Whilst that was happening, we also expanded the retail footprint to include Harbour Town and Burleigh. And we also, since very early in the piece, have developed an enterprise sales team that works under the brand TBC Solutions. So that's sort of hiring sort of sales. So it's quite a number of Telstra brands in the portfolio at the moment.
So apart from the Telstra brands, over the years, we commercialised about 6 years ago our CRM system or ERP system, which is Paradise IT. That was driven mainly because we had developed an in-house system, and a lot of the dealers around Australia perceived that as best in class and wanted to have it. So that took us nearly a full year in terms of a project to commercialise that, and now we have some 11 Telstra users around the country using that, and it's a full-blown individual business in its own right. Forming that as well, we also developed a digital signature software company called Formality, which is still in its early stages, but it's a fantastic piece of software that's going to help small business customers, and we see that's got huge lengths moving forward in the next 5 to 10 years, and the software is a brilliant piece of software to help small businesses with digital economy moving forward. From that, we've also now just recently moved into the finance industry, and we're looking at expanding into that, into consumer and all sorts of areas, because we see there's a great opportunity in that industry as well. So we're working in partnership with someone to try and grow that and develop that. And over the years as well, we developed a great relationship with a friend of ours, and now we're involved in the furniture business, and we're moving into online sales in furniture and trying to grow that in an e-commerce space.
Techwell, which is another technology piece, as a company is primarily again involved with phone systems. The phone system piece grew to a stage where it had to take on a life beyond just the Telstra brand itself. And that is a very highly skilled team of people that can really go from sales, but in particular right through to service and service delivery. At the moment, for example, our company has delivered 5,500 phone system installs in Southeast Queensland, and does all the adds, moves and changes for those entities, but they have skill sets beyond that now into premise-based Wi-Fi, and it's a really big